Welcome back to Business Live. To our main story tonight, GN Bank says it does not expect the reclassification of its status to affect its operations. The bank last week requested the Bank of Ghana to reclassify its operations following the inability to meet the 400 billion cedis minimum capital requirement. Becoming a savings and loans company will now limit the bank in check clearing and operating foreign deposit accounts. But GN insists this would not limit the impact on its dealings. Frank Owusu Ofori speaks for the GN Bank, and he joins me now in the studio for a discussion. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
So first of all, let's start. You said you were successful when you were operating as a savings and loans company.
Yes.
And so why did you then move into banking if you were that successful?
No, the scenarios are different.
Right.
I mean, we've operated as a savings and loan for 8 years. The capital requirement then to be a bank was also different from the capital requirement now. So the shareholders, management, and directors analyze the situation. You know, GN Bank is the people's bank. If you look at our clientele, we are a main street bank. We are not a high street bank. Our clientele.
But nobody actually forced you to do banking. If you knew you were the people's bank and you could deal with them.
That's exactly what I've explained. The situations are different.
Because
then you didn't need 400 million as startup capital, as minimum capital requirements to become a bank. But now that is what you need. So there's a clear difference between the two. So we cannot compare why we moved from a savings and loan to become a bank and now the current conditions to become a bank, a universal bank. So that's what I'm saying, the two scenarios. And our clientele base, our 1.2 million customers, it's not going to affect them. The person in Timpane, in Navongo, in Arelugu, in the northern region, in Jirapa, you know, all they care is they put their money there, they come down to South, or they go to Omina, or they go to Bahafo, Techima, Beku, and they have access to it.
So will you then say that the banking field was tough for you as an organization?
We would not say that because when GN Bank came into the bank in the financial sector, at that time the unbanked population was about 80%. Okay. With our 300 locations, we've reduced it to about 50%. And we control about 20% of Ghana's banking retail outlet. So we've clearly done a yeoman's job in the banking sector. So
it wasn't tough for you after all?
No. I mean, we're cool. We're very cool. And that's why we know our terrain. We know what we are good at. We've been savings and loan for 8 good years. And we are coming back. So we even want to use your medium to thank our customers for keeping faith with us. In fact, it would even amaze you that when we were going on tour, I was on tour with our group as the board chairman for GN Bank, Dr. Pakwesi. We went to all the regions. Some of the customers even advocating that, oh, doctor, please work around the clock to make sure that whatever comes after 35, you will still be there. So if you realize our message we are saying, we're telling them that no matter what happens, GN Bank will still be there because they know that we are the people's bank. Okay,
so with the current change in your operational status, it means that you're going to lose your foreign currency deposits. Does that further deepen your liquidity issues if you should move forward? Because obviously you're not taking foreign currency deposits. No, but I just want to know if that, because you're not going to do forex trading anymore.
The impact of that compared to us if we had taken the foreign investors, because we clearly stated and released that we had foreign investors who wanted to support. And some of the conditions that we're going to come with was we're going to let go of our mobile bankers, over 1,000 people. You know, Ghanaian banking is different from the other banking. We operate a retail. One person goes and it's about 50 people. So if about 1,000 mobile bankers have to go, so if GM Bank wants to be greedy, doesn't think about the Ghanaian out there, doesn't think about you and I, and we say, well, we will take that money, and then all because we want to meet the minimum capital requirement and push people and lay people off, you know, the unemployment situation is going to go up in the country. So we've taken this decision in the best interest with the Ghanaian at heart, with you and I at heart. And that's why people have been calling us, even congratulating the board chairman for the bold decision he's taking, because it's not everybody who will do that.
One other issue, you know, you have a wide branch network, and obviously that's going to come at a cost to your operations. Are you thinking of consolidating some of your branches? I know even along my village, I can see about 5, 6 of your branches on my way. You don't want to consolidate to be able to strengthen?
We can assure, that's what I said, we know the plan. We can assure all our customers that all our 300 branches will still remain open. Today,
is that necessary?
Yes, it's still necessary.
As a savings and loans
it's still necessary company? Because there are still traders there, there are still market women there, there are still students there, there are still professionals there. So if we decide to close them, we are removing them from this financial inclusion that we are talking about. So all of these people need to be part of the financial inclusion. So everybody will be there. All the branches of GN Bank will remain open.
So have you been engaging your customers so far, and what's their reaction to the news? Or you said some of them spoke to you and they've asked for this actually.
Yes.
But after the downgrading, what has been
the reclassification?
The reclassification, yes. I should put it down,
yes.
not downgrading.
Yes, no,
so,
not downgrading.
all right. So after the reclassification, what has been their response? What have they been hearing from them? If you have engaged them in the first place.
Yes, we've engaged them. I mean, some of them are very grateful that we even listened to them to come back to savings and loans. And they've pledged their support to be with us, because you see, some of them even feel intimidated with the way the others practice their form of banking. But they know we are there for them, we understand their needs, we meet them. I mean, GN Bank's major niche is a combination of traditional banking with micro enterprise. You know, so we have a two combination, which makes us unique and different. So that's what the people like about us.
All right, thank you so much, Franz. Owusu Ofori speaks for GN Savings and Loans, not the bank, actually.
Yes.
I should put it, but that's how we wrap up tonight on Business Live.